No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Taj Gibson picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
On the wing, Ingles buries the long-range jumper.
Rushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Noel.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Ingles can't get it to go. Here's quickly. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back.
Get fast. All right.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Walker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Randall. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up. A three from Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Fournier. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Pass to O'Neal. Ingles in the corner. There's the three. Hit Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingles has got 6 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Barrett. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
O'Neal misses. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 15-point game. Walker looking for an opening. To the paint. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Knicks substitution.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Mitchell outside. Gobert, the screen. 5 on the clock. Really left alone that time. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Noel. Gobert with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Lets it go with the 3. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Mitchell's got 13.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
36. The Knicks. 18.
And so it's Utah, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Utah leading by 18. Conley left side. Back to Gobert. Over in the corner, Conley. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Latrey gets rebounded by New York. Floats it up for Randall. He's off on that one.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Back to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 13. Misses from short range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his third personal.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
From out of section, get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Can regroup in for the Knicks. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rose in the post. Quickly with a wide open look. New York, no good that time either. Clarkson with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Wasted no time on that one. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys? We're going to put that one on the highlight reel because when you're ranking the best ball handlers in the league, Rose's name is going to be mentioned.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And Randall throws it down.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Oh, right side in position. A shot off that time. Knicks trail by 17. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A., thanks.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Rose attacking. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside.
I'll tell you, if he's feeling right physically, Rose will battle you every step of the way. That's a fierce-looking drive.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
For Utah, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That's good from Rudy Gay.
And the length and athleticism Gay offers is exciting. I mean, terrific at scoring the ball, but he can also defend multiple positions.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the game.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Six on the shot clock.